Welcome to my first arena of this season. Hold on, I need to hide this thing over to the right. Perfect. The Madman! I have two quests that want me to win with Mage, so I'll pick Mage.
Magic will prevail.
Not that I've played the arena before, but it seems like it's really important to have an early game and or to have catch-up cards. Flamecaller is like half the damage of Blizzard at half the cost, and you get a 2/2. I think a lot of people were expecting the Snap Blizzard pick, but if Arena is this fast, 1 damage might be really good. Oh, Soldier of Fortune is pulling pretty well, apparently. I mean, if it's about tempo, Soldier of Fortune gets you the tempo early. Oh, wow, what a pick. This is one of the cases where you try to cheat to take all 3, but not enough APM. It's also solid, 4 mana 5/5, but Raven. 3 mana, kinda 3/3 for me. Kinda sorta. Do you take the Cyclone if you only have Flame Strike? Probably not. I'm not a big fan of 2 mana 2/2, but I'm not really a fan of the other ones too. What are the chances that I'll actually have the board at some point? Like, Alpha requires you to have a board and then you play it. It's not really a good 2-drop by itself. I'd rather not play 2 mana 2/2. I don't really have cards that have the board early. Doctor. Oh, these are some good cards. We've got 4 big cards already, so I'd rather not take a big card right now, I think. Should just take the curve. That one's a dependent on what you already have. Pick. I believe with the Raven it is see a Raven, pick a Raven, because the Raven is top of the class for its bucket. Sometimes you mix buckets and like you get the higher bucket on top, but I think the Messenger Raven, according to Lightforge's list, is actually the best card in the bucket above it also. So it might actually be correct that when you see a Raven, you pick a Raven. Which is an indicator that the Raven is bucketed incorrectly, by the way. Huh. When I compare Shovelfist to Gilnean Royal Guard, Shovelfist sure looks pretty good. Before I take this Arcane Intellect, I think Bloodsail Raider is right. We have a heavy deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gotta be 2 mana 2/3. It's time to get the early game. Ooh. It's Flamecaller! 6 mana 4/7 taunt, sure. 3 mana 3/4. Give me those 2 drops. Yes! Bloodsail Raider! Exactly what I asked for. Why is Doppelgangster so highly rated? It is also my only 5-drop, but we should pick 2-drop. Flame Strike! Second Rate Bruiser is a nice card for this deck since I look like I'm going to be playing from behind. Oh, Doppelgangster Culling. That's pretty solid. Yay! Bartender! Yay! Organ Infiltrator! Why is that card so much better than the other cards? Yep, 6 mana 4/6. 3 mana 3/4. Yay, 2 mana card! Holy crap, so many Soldier of Fortunes. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Ooh, we have the big catch-up card of Volcanic Potion. So I actually managed to get enough early game. I'd rather have 1 more, but that's pretty solid. 4 2/3s and a Worgen Infiltrator. Water Elemental is pretty good as the only non-Soldier of Fortune 4-drop, but Volcanic Potion is pretty good as a catch-up card. I think it's Water Elemental. Well, this is a really strong first arena. I sure don't know what other arena decks look like, but this arena deck has got 2 Flame Strike and it's got 2 Messenger Raven, 2 Twilight Flamecallers, decent early game, a lot of good 3-drops, and Soldier of Fortune is seems really good when you're playing for tempo all the time. I don't really feel educated enough in Arena to make a guess for how well this deck will do, but I guess I will throw a guess. I think this deck looks quite good. I'll guess 10 wins.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Warrior. So I was looking up arena win rates,
You asked.
and Warrior has the worst win rate I've ever seen in an arena class. At 40% win rate just by picking that class. It's like, why would you ever pick Warrior over anything? The next worst arena is like 45%, so lol Warrior pickers. Actually, it's Warrior at 40% and then Druid at 44%, and then the next worst is just 47%. So Warrior is extremely bad, and Druid is also notably bad. If Warrior didn't exist, then Druid would be laughably bad, but at least Warrior is here to make Druid look good. I don't actually want to shuffle a Bartender into my deck, but I will consider that a minor drawback. Okay. Excellent. We don't have to shuffle him in.
It only cost my soul.
For the war chief.
Oh, womp womp. Charge, not rush. Pretty obvious, given my deck. We have a late game hand. Trade. This is a strong matchup for him, especially if he plays a rush card.
Neither snow nor rain
Ooh,
nor witch.
so good. Here you go, little warrior. You're rocking it.
The gates are open.
4 mana, 4/7.
Living high on the hog.
Wow. Double Twilight Flame Color, or
Can I light your fire? I'm fast and furious! Someone
oh.
put it down.
So Flame Strike stops 9 damage from coming in, which seems pretty important. And then I lead off with Deranged Doctor and a Shovel Fist. Looks pretty good. Sure.
Cooking time.
This deck's pretty good.
Say hello to my little friend.
The Doctor and the Shovel Fist. Game over.
The red one tastes like cherries.
Wow.
Scuttle the ship!
Give him a random Shaman spell with the potential for another Shaman spell, or take 11. Sure. Yeah, random. Oh god, the Warrior Jade. 0 mana, Fire War Axe. Oh, Jade Golem's gonna be another Shaman card too. I actually need to kill the 5/4 though. We're taking too much damage. Alright. Sell you Cauldron. Take your Shaman cards. Oof.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
Crystals! Crisp
That AoE is almost good enough. And then we want this guy to deal with those guys, and we want that guy. I was gonna get like 6 shaman cards out of Witch's Cauldron. And it's certainly not over yet, like at least 6 shaman cards out of Witch's Cauldron. Oof. No.
Let the pain speak to me.
Any mage cards that can save me here? Any 2-drops?
To do. Time runs out on me.
That was great. Not good enough though.
Well played.
Well, I just lost the warrior. It doesn't feel great. Oh, I also shouldn't have killed the cauldron. I mean, it's probably gonna lose anyways. 3 mana, 3/4. Nah, I've got enough good 3-drops. I stand by my play last turn, other than, you know, like killing the cauldron over the 4/4. But just picking Ice Barrier is not going to save me the game there. I felt like a mage minion might have done it for me, and it actually could have. I got something that legitimately could have done well. Legit. We don't have a 5-drop in our hand. So... I've done the science for Servant of Yogg-Saron. I mean, I've done the math. I was the one who revealed this card. So I respect this card for what it is. It's on curve, and on curve is right also. It's a bit different, the math is different, yes, but
Where shall I
should basically be around the same. Here, watch and learn, right? Watch and learn. Actually, I should Fire Blast plus Soul Fiend. So I believe with this deck, it's not worth using the Soldier of Fortune to hit the face, but using the Soldier of Fortune to kill minions, that's pretty solid. I think it's time to watch and learn, or I can just play this and pass. Oof, the swipe would hurt a lot. Could just double trade right now. My hand's pretty good for the late game, so I think if we enter the late game and I'm not in a disastrous state, we're doing okay. So I think I should double trade here. 6-drop, 6-drop, on 7, 8-drop. Sure. Yeah, I'll start with the stronger one. Or 3.
Power consumed.
neither snow nor rain nor witch?
I remember it based on my results. Hold on, I need to watch my video real fast on Servant of Yogg-Saron. Servant of Yogg stats trump. It's time to reveal my card, and boy have I been given a doozy of one. So, without further ado, here it is. Servant of Yogg-Saron. Draw 2 cards! Whoa! Alright, if you thought Ancient of Lore was good, boy, a 5-mana, 5/4 draw 2 cards sure looks insane. And that's probably because that's not the card. Realsies this time. 5-mana, 5/4, Servant of Yogg-Saron, Battle Cry, cast a random spell that costs 5 or less. targets chosen randomly. When you play Servant of Yogg-Saron, the situation of how good the random spells are differs based on whether or not you have the minions on the board or whether the opponent has the minions on the board. Because if you have the minions on the board and your opponent has none, buff spells such as Blessing of Kings become very good, whereas if your opponent has minions on the board, cards such as Assassinate or Deadly Shot become much better. Overall, I think the correct way of thinking of this card is a straightforward value card similar to Ethereal Conjurer and Azure Drake, though with a inclination for tempo. I think if I have the only cards on a board, it's like slightly better sometimes because the buffs are good in hand. Go! Woo! Look at that value. It's Azure Drake Plus. In general, I believe you want to play Servant of Yogg-Saron when either your opponent is the only one with minions on the board, or you're the only ones with a minion on the board.
This might hurt.
Never skip dig day.
Never skip dig day. Dig day.
That's an ouch. Tempted not to play that last guy because of... Wait, Mind Control Tech is banned from Arena now, right? It's been a while since I've played Arena.
Never skip dig day.
Ah! Mind Control Tech is out! Never have to play around that thing again. Druid typically builds in a token form, I hear, so Flame Color should be quite good.
This be our neck of the woods.
Yep, still playing Soul Fiend into that. Soul Fiend's goal is to trade into a 2-attack guy, so it can attack again. 3-5 on my turn, trade becomes a 3-3, then 3-1 on my turn. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Squirrel, squirrel. Oh. I mean, I really should trade because this is going to die by itself anyways, so I can either play a 3-3 or I can play a 5-6. Yeah, let's play on curve. I don't believe it's worth giving him a coin, so we won't. Ooh, good 6-drop. Wrong 6-drop? They're both good 6-drops, but one is possibly a little bit better than the other. Possibly. I call this guy the Trade Master. You use him to trade, not to hit face. Master of Trade.
Can I light your fire?
Of course.
Can't win them all.
Quickly.
My card's so much better than my card. OP.
X marks the spot. Die, landlubber.
3-7, 3-5, 3-2. If I trade it into a 3-3, I get exactly 1 turn out of it. So this is basically the same. So I should play this. Whoa. 4-drop, 5-drop. It's on curve! I can't resist! It's on curve! It's priced at 5, which must mean that if you play it on 5, it's better than playing the 4-drop on 5.
Fresh from Kazakhstan.
The curve is always correct! Praise the curve! Praise it, I say. Oh, wow! This guy. Just leave the 3-2 up because the 5-2 is basically, yeah, it's not worth protecting. I like it.
What to do? What to do?
Power consume. Get to dip your door in.
I'll leave this around for like hitting a bigger guy. Sure.
The gates are open.
Yikes. Alright, Servant of Yogg-Saron, you're up. The best case for Yogg-Saron is when your opponent has 1 minion. And let me show you why. Okay.
Don't forget to tip your door in. Say the magic word.
Abomination synergy.
Tastes like cherries. The damned stand ready.
Deal 2 damage to all other damaged minions. I'm just thinking, do I Fire Blast the safe or the Yeti first, if either? I think it's actually right to Flame Strike first because you hedge it that way. Because then if it buffs one of them, then you can actually kill the other one. Something. It's like, if it hit the chest, you'd want to hit the Yeti. If it hit the Yeti, you'd want to hit the chest.
Always gets this.
And if it hit that thing, then you want to hit the chest. So it's kind of interesting.
Never skip a day.
Like, my initial instinct was Fire Blast the Yeti, because obviously you want to kill a Yeti over a safe, right? But you get to kill the big guy if you kill the safe, so pretty sweet. Alright, we are in top deck mode.
Can I light your fire?
Have a coin. I'd say the situation is about even, so just depends on who has the bigger deck and who has the bigger amount of stuff left in their deck. Oh, that's a pretty good result. So 4-2, well, yeah, so I gotta, otherwise it's just gonna eat everything. It's enough, I guess. At least it wasn't 5 to face. I might have held that in my hand. I would have held that in my hand if I were him. I just happened to have the perfect answer. The perfect answer is Fire Blast.
The damned stand ready.
Ah! Just giving him a chance.
You have been.
Ah, yes, the BM no Fire Blast. Demoralize the opponent. I'm actually confused. Do you mulligan Flamecaller? Yes, right? Yes. You want the AoE when it's later in the game. It looks like it's small AoE, so you want it early, but you want it later. Maybe you keep it against only Druid? Maybe Warlock. There's his right. I think I'm keeping my 2-1 in reserve. Flexibility better. Oh, hello.
Can I light your fire?
Let's see, now that I have a 2-2, the 2-1 is pretty much equally at risk. But Potion of Madness exists. It might be worth like not doing 2 damage just to make sure you can't Potion of Madness. Like a hedge.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
When you're playing Hearthstone, you are playing the role of a hedge fund manager.
It only cost my soul.
I don't really want to shuffle this, but we will. See, now we're happy that this 2-1 is hidden.
Run! I will hold them off.
I don't want to play a 3-2 into the 2-4. I think I'll play the 2-3 instead. Wait, I already have a 3-2, so I might as well play another 3-2.
What to do?
Oh, Khadgar Racketeer, yes. I was like, I could have sworn I had something in my deck that summoned stuff. But past that, I do have another Raven, which could get that Faceless Summoner.
Your rage.
Oh, Valley. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is uniquely, right now, a 4-3. Violet Warden, 4-7. Hard time getting past it. Let's go with the Ghoul, since I'm trading right now. No! Yeah, this is still good for me. It's probably worth flame striking. Good enough.
Who goes there?
Oh my god! Oh!
Amazing.
We must band together, united for Dalaran.
Hello. shall end this disturbance. Get him. Get him.
It's not just a 1/4.
I see gold in your future.
Maybe he has buffs. Maybe I'm seeing monsters under the bed though. And there's a poker saying where if you play around the worst case, you're seeing monsters under the bed. But I mean, he did put Stone Skin Gargoyle in his deck, so
What to do?
it's a little bit of a hint. I think we want 6 mana 6/6 little threat in the deck. The only card.
Runs out on me.
3/2.
I'm not ready.
It only cost my soul.
Back in yourself.
Everyone could use a little bit of friendship. That's big. I mean, if I don't kill it, he's just gonna heal it, which is terrible. I think it has to be trade, trade, trade. Which I hate, but whatever.
Power consumes me.
Yeah, I hate to do that. But the rest of my deck, for the most part, is pretty big.
The magic word.
There's that, we got that going for us.
A stranger will offer you aid.
The gates are open.
If only I had one Murloc in the deck. Oh my god, that would be so good. Can I get a Murloc with Cabal Courier? No. Is there any way for me to find myself with a Murloc in my hand? We could, I suppose, play a Tangle for Mystic. So don't just say no, there's no way to get Murlocs in my hand. This is Hearthstone. It's a magical place. Hearthstone.
The future is now.
Oh, there's a Warlock Murloc. Wrath of the Lich King. Right, you are. Hearthstone. Da 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 da. Hearthstone.
What a tragedy! Better write this down. Scuttle the ship!
But it's such a good trade.
Perish.
Farewell.
That trade? Okay, that actually is probably overdoing it. Just Flame Strike this, and I do think you send it. Yeah, it's too.
All upon us.
What's the punish? Yeah. Alright, alright.
Got something to hide?
It's a priest, you gotta clear their stuff. You gots to. Alright, last card is a coin. I think here we will do that. And the 6/1 to the 5/6 is great, but yeah, let's punch him. Sending them the 1 doesn't even do anything. They're a priest, they just heal up to 3. Bubbling. We are both rich!
It's not just the city of mages.
Well played.
Well played.
Uh-oh. It's Warlock. I'm gonna keep Tingle for Mystic. It's the best 3-drop tempo-wise in my deck. And I guess Soul Fiend is good in the early game. I think we'll keep both, so coin out one, play the other.
The master hungers.
This one's a real page turner.
This is actually quite a bit better against the 3-attack minion. The Fellwork's a 3-3, you don't want to play a 3-3 into a 3-2. But it's not a 3-3 if you play it against a 2-attack minion.
Our adventure shall never end.
Interesting, that's his preferred result. Oh! I don't like that one bit. Thank you for trading.
Power consumes me.
I just want some peace and quiet!
So if I trade it, it's dead. But if I leave it, then I can trade later. I'll leave it. That Flame Strike is looking to be pretty good on 7. Like, it's the Blizzard design. They intended for Violet Warden to go into Flame Strike. Ah, by not trading, I saved 3 health. He traded. Forceful. Ah, that was quite zoo. Yeah, 3-2. But instead of playing this, I should Fire Blast.
I'm not red.
That's an interesting opinion I hadn't considered. Use this to kill the 1-1, because right now he's looking to do 4 plus 1 equals 5. But might be too risky because of the Quill. I would say it's a valid line. A little bit dangerous because of, you know, Coil and stuff. That deals 1. Look, even Rifleman. Just take the biggest trade you can get, probably. Okay, we have an ample amount of Flame Strike. Like, Cinderstorm is just as good as Flame Strike. Almost on average, every single thing takes 1 damage. But if Variance happens and one of the 2 health guys takes 2 damage, that's really good. But we could just play this. 7 health. That basically kills the board. And the 3-2 is useful against the 1.
Delicious spider nigger.
Get it out! Get it out!
That combo. Trade? Can respect that. Value Beast Tag. Ah, spell damage plus 1 with the Flame Strike. That could be useful.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hello.
Okay, if he goes wide, we have Flame Strike. If he goes heavy, I have Digman. And if he goes Digman, then we're kind of sad, I guess.
A little healing goes a long way.
For the king!
Maybe it is actually just Cinderstorm, Lord of the Arena. Yeah, it's just that. Why am I in such a hurry to play Flesh Eating Ghoul? That makes no sense. Wait, then why not just Fire Blast? Oh, because I want to get the Divine Shield. And there's some chance of... Okay, since I managed to get 2 hits on that, I guess this might be better. Lowered. It's a hedge play.
Such a beautiful design.
Guess we gotta shovel the inferno there.
Dig, dig, dig!
Got this 5 damage combo in my hand. Combo wombo.
The pen is mightier with the sword.
1 spell in your hand. Many pizzazz. Oh. Oof. Okay. 1 spell and 1 bigger minion than that. Concerning. 1 spell and a bigger minion. Okay.
Let's make magic.
Good thing Warlock minions don't charge anymore.
Side effects? No.
Wait,
Trust me.
you played... I guess. Kinda makes... Oh. Because he's about to show me the burn. Ah!
Well played.
You did lacking in the 4 damage! You scum! Honestly, he champed that one out. By making the actual sacrifices 4-drop play, he gave himself an out to win the game. I can't even be mad. I actually can't be mad. I'm sad. And if I tempoed out the sorcerer, and this is fair, I probably would have won that game. I kept a unreasonable combo in my hand. Womp womp womp.
Noxramas is
Well, play the tempo cards first, right? Yeah. You probably played for the out of 1 in 25 getting 2 times Kobold Lackey, but little do you know that the 2 mana summon would deal 2 damage. Why not Messenger Raven? I just said play the highest tempo card first. In general, you play the low stat cards that draw cards last. Orderable.
power consumed.
This card might be even better than the arena ranking sites give it because I think players might be making the mistake of attacking face with it. My deck is definitely not aggressive, so hitting face probably makes no sense here. That's right, make him remove it. 3-7, 3-5, 3-4, 3-2. We'll do the long-winded trading. I thought I was going to flame color those, but irrelevant. Well, that's pretty good if he just lets the Soul Fiend die by itself. Oh. I think that's a mistake. Crap, I shouldn't have said that out loud. He's a sniper, isn't he?
Well played. Quickly.
Oops.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
I should charge for these lessons. Whenever you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. I think that would encourage him to actually unstealth. But do I want him to unstealth? I feel like I need a little bit of luck to win this game. So this would be the right way.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, you can't snipe this! I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Kill this one. No!
Die, landlubber! Die, landlubber!
Oh. Nice.
Astounding.
Oh, I just gave away my whole hand as minions. Wait, that didn't matter. You can already see my hand.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Whoops.
Oh. Oh, so tempting. I know it's gonna kill it if I put. No, I totally don't. I totally don't. He baited the shovel fist perfectly. I'm annoyed. Like maybe I had to go with the high guts play.
No, no brain, no
That
witch.
didn't quite hit the mark.
Okay. So it's good to play server Yogs around when your opponent has one minion on the board. Never mind.
Never skip Astounding. I'm not ready. Bare your soul to me.
What to do?
Fine.
Can I light your fire?
9-7 into 1-1, the sadness.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Maximum yuck.
I'm not ready.
Cooking
So I know the opponent has a 6-man 5-5 rush, which is good to have a 5-6. I probably simply do Zeus and Zeus. Wow.
Terror absolute.
Drink with me, friend.
Astounding.
Amazing.
The future is
That value is too good to deny.
Astounding.
a stranger will offer you aid.
Ooh.
Jade serpent cooking time.
I love giving him Flame Strike.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Three, 6, 8.
Here there is no light.
It's time! Wait. No, it's not. We'll play this first, and then Yogg-Saron can do the cleanup duty. If I miss. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. 2 to his face wins. Flame Strike and then Cinder?
Cooking time.
Some people like playing it more dangerously. Should I play Yogg?
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
Oh, I'm so curious!
forget to tip your Torin.
Okay, this sets both of us up for the same play next turn. But maybe he already had a play. I don't have a play.
Offer you island lover.
It's sad that this doesn't work. Wait, actually it does work. It's just I'm a mage and I am holding all mage cards.
It's time for
Oh wow, that's a really good result for me. I expected, of course, the hit Fire Blast, play the 2-drop I gave him, and then I would do the same thing. But no, we don't live in that world. We live in this world, where we get excellent trade.
Island lover.
Curve is justice. I pick Servant of Yogg-Saron so often. So we have Khadgar, which can go with Big Time Racketeer. We have Flamecaller, which is like generally useful. And then we have Servant of Yogg-Saron. I'm planning to play the 2-drop. Next turn is a 6-drop. Turn after that, 4-drop, 3-drop. I only want to pick Servant of Yogg-Saron if I feel like I'm behind. I should probably take the good card here. Oh my god! I took so long thinking about that I forgot my other play. I was like, I'm done, right? Fortunately, playing a 2-3 like didn't really matter much there. Yogg-Saron was whispering in my ear. He was like, pick me. Pick me. You gonna pick me? Pick me. I tried to tune out the madness, but it was hard. I'm just waiting for me to get another, you know, a card not from my class, which is possible with Cabal Courier. Face. Face me! Yes!
Need a key?
2, 5, 7, 2. 2 this one first. I don't want to play too many small minions in case I get flame struck.
Can I light your fire?
Oh,
Can I light your fire?
I hadn't considered this line. Secret line revealed.
I'm not ready.
Flame strike. Four, 7, bad matchup, 6-2-2. He traded really fast, made me think he doesn't have Flame Strike.
The gates are open.
I wonder if this is a clever ploy.
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
X marks the spot.
I wonder if I should trade here.
Cooking time.
If they've got Flame Strike, I get blown out. But I get blown out either way, so I should just... ping instead of in case of Conjurer's Calling. I agree, that would have been a good play. Not punished. Alright, so the opponent has no Conjurer's Calling and has no AoE. That was like face checking to make sure he doesn't have those cards. It's like, oh, he's not in the bush! We didn't get destroyed. He must not be in the bush.
Crystals! Fresh from Kazakis.
Oof.
It only cost my soul.
Thank you, bartender, for putting me out of frostbolt range.
Let me show you the arcade.
No! Ah!
We shall end this.
We're still alive. It's better than I thought I would be.
How much is this worth to you?
Come on, Servant of Yoxeron! Moment of need! Okay.
Need a key?
Just quickly pick to make sure that, you know, he's afraid. Snap pick the Vaporize. Oh. Alright, well, tough first run into the arena. Hopefully my second arena will go better.